Welcome back, everybody. Lone Star Gamer Dad here, picking up with our Final Fantasy VII adventure with part 2 of Cloud's flashback with Sephiroth and what they uncovered, further explaining why Sephiroth went off the deep end. There it says, I get it. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibleheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibleheim. The villagers used to call that the Shinra Mansion. The one I thought was the mayor's house. Pretty much the same thing, right? Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. And now we're going to go find out just what was going on in that mansion, right? Cloud's going to go in? What does Cloud stand a chance against Sephiroth, right? You saw what Sephiroth did to that dragon. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, and we gotta go around here and try to find where he went, right? Don't think there's anything we can do in here as far as picking up items or anything, but, you know, you never know. Okay, I was gonna say, that looked like a door, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, nothing. Curious. Nothing fun to even explore, really. Is this a door over here, too? Yeah. You can barely tell with the way the light is. Huh, can't even get in there. Wonder why that is. Now we'll go, under this door. That's just gonna lead back there. Oh, okay. But yeah, why is that door blocked? That's interesting, isn't it? Man, there's actual chests, and I can't touch them. Anyway, okay. Come on, we'll go upstairs. Nose itches. Go upstairs and find good old Sephiroth. What kind of trouble he's getting into over here. Oh, what is this? Oh, what? A safe and I can't do anything? Come on, man. Plants. Whoever was living here, sure enjoying themselves. So he's not this way. It's unfortunate that they designed this whole house and not a lot you can do in it. At least not at the moment, you know? I get why there's not anything you can loot because it's a flashback, but there's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Okay. Ah, yes. The secret tower thing. That's right. Not a very observant guard, is he? If you didn't notice that. And I know Cloud has Mako eyes, but still. Is that a door over there? Oh wait, that is a door, but I wonder, can't go in it, so. We'll have to go around? Ah, here we go. Apparently, dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Genova? Professor Goss named that organism Genova, yes. X year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day. Genova project approved. The use of Micro Reactor 1 approved for use. What are you finding out, buddy? Finding out the truth. What you are. Who you are. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? No. There's no way it could be coincidence. Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Protecting the truth, maybe? I don't know. Well, let's go see if we can anger Sephiroth and make him talk. After I see if there's anything on this. Nope. Alright. Let me be alone. Okay, fine then. I'll just go on ahead of you and snoop and see what I can find on my own. Can't even get over there? Really? Oh, shoot. Yeah, nothing I can do in here, so do I gotta go? Yeah, I can't even get over there. So what is the thing? There's gotta be something to this, right? Can't remember what it is. Do I gotta go back out and try to talk to him? I don't know. Let me be alone. That's all he wants to do, is just be left alone, huh? There's gotta be something that I'm missing here. Something to trigger this all, right? Trigger him into talking, a book or something. Yeah, huh. It's interesting. Yeah, I thought there was a book or something, but see, I can't even get over here where there's... I thought there was something in objects. Or do I just have to keep talking to him and pestering him? I don't know. So maybe I should just try leaving the basement, period. Since there's really nothing... I thought there might have been a trigger object, but I don't know if I should maybe leave, period. Oh, so that's what triggered it. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. Studying. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. So Cloud was just napping upstairs this whole time? I'm sure, like, in current times we can come back here and hang out and loot everything and mess with this safe. But since the flashback, we really can't. Alright, well, I'm gonna go down into the basement, see if he's still there. Sephiroth seems different. Well, yeah, he's pissed. But yeah, I'm sure if we come here to Nibleheim in modern times, we can re-explore this whole place. I was just trying to see if maybe there's only items that you could collect during the flashbacks compared to current times, but apparently there's not, so. Sephiroth. What are you talking about? What are you laughing for, man? Okay, so, who is it? Traitor. Oh, why is he calling Cloud a traitor? Traitor? Yeah, exactly. You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Well, see, you said it yourself. The Cetra just moved on once they had their fill of the planet. So why would it bother you that this other group moved in, you know? Those are your ancestors. Yeah, and again, it's like things in modern times. Why are you holding everybody's ancestors, you know, everybody in current times accountable for what their ancestors did? Cloud was not alive during that time. He couldn't have done anything to stop it, even if he wanted to. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does it have to do with you, exactly? Don't you see? No, obviously not. An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the power of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? What are you talking about? Cloud's ignorant. Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he? Sephiroth. Yeah, dude, you gotta explain. Attaboy, I'm gonna see my mother. Okay, see? His reasoning is like... It's just... I always thought that his reasoning for it, and I know it was... I couldn't go into detailed story, but the reasoning for it was pretty weak. You know, oh, this is what happened all these thousands of years ago, and I'm their offspring, so you guys are all evil. And it's like, dude, wait, what? You're half human, you know, you're not full-on ancient, you're half, right? I don't know, it was a... And that's what made him, I mean, everybody loves him as a villain. Wow, he set the whole place on fire. I always felt him as a villain, his story was kind of weak. You know, oh, I am a product of this. Hey, it's you, you're still sane, right? You come over here and help me. Because it seems like Sephiroth doesn't know the whole story. He's just sitting there reading a few books and is like, oh, this is definitive proof, you know? I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Alright, I guess that's the mayor or somebody. Okay, we're gonna check this house, right? Oh, can't go in there, buddy. Can't go in there. Alright, so where are we supposed to go then, huh? Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. And he's just cutting down citizens left and right. He is all pissed. You know, he... In my mind at this point, it was like, oh, he could have just been brainwashed into thinking that's what he was. I don't know, it was just... I was disappointed in his reasoning for going crazy. Like, he's this big, bad, stoic warrior, and he's worried about his mom, you know? Oh, my mom! And then all of a sudden, oh, I am the product of this. I know it, because my mother was this. How do you know? But anyway, I'm not going to gripe no more. We'll get back to playing. It was always a hole in the story, and I didn't play the second part of the remake yet, so I don't know how well it's explained in there. Papa. Yep, here's where he saw Sephiroth had killed her dad. Sephiroth? Sephiroth do this to you? So I don't know if it's explained better in that. I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's a lot more to the flashbacks and everything, but in this version, it just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Sephiroth, soldier, Mako reactor, Shinra. I hate them all! And she just picked up his sword and is going after him. Okay, can't talk to him, so we gotta go save Tifa. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Wrestle that sword away from you. Woo! And he just sliced her. And she's just bouncing down the stairs like a ball. Come on, we gotta check on Tifa. Yeah, you gotta check on your girl. You promised. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble, and he's here. Okay, so that's all we can do with her is she's just sitting there dazed and wounded. All Cloud does is just carry her off to the side like, sorry girl, I gotta go after him. He's my idol. He's my hero. Mother, let's take this planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? Ha 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 ha. They've come again, Mother. See, it's like it was just a trigger is all it was. He was already mentally unstable. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you. So don't worry. And you essentially just killed your mom, buddy. At least the robotic farce that was guarding her thing. Yep. There's Genova. What about my sadness, my family, friends? Sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. Yes, it is. Ha ha ha, my sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. Yeah, see, I'm like, he just like had a mental breakdown. To me, it didn't make him such a badass. He's great with the sword and everything, but it didn't make him this ultimate evil villain to me. I didn't see why everybody gravitated towards him and says he's the greatest of all time. He really wasn't. I have orders to take the planet back from your stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Orders from who? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Exactly. And then Cloud got his ass handed to him. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. Yeah, he got beat down. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Exactly. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. Yes, Eris is correct. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibleheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Or did it escape? Sephiroth? Likely. Damn, none of this makes sense. That's right, Barrett. I'm going. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yeah, you just go on and run around, Barrett. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Yeah. Cloud, what's wrong? You're just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to know Promised Land. If they do, then we'll all be screwed. But we don't even know if the Promised Land exists, Barrett. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Is that all? Oh, brother. Fine, that's good enough. Yeah, because I want to stay. Oh, brother. Exactly. Like, Tifa, she just... Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. Alright, what's Red got to say? What a fascinating story. Philosophical dog creature, as always. Alright. Yo, Cloud, here. Receive PHS. Training party members. Access to menu, select PHS. Okay, can only be used on world map. Alright. Just use PHS and you can contact any of us easily. Alright. Alright then, we're out of here. And I think at this point, so are we, now that we've reached the end of a flashback and now we're back in the real world. We can go to explore Calm and see if we can't get to the bottom of what the truth is of Sephiroth's story. But yeah, at this point, like I said, at this point in the game, when I first played it, I didn't see how Sephiroth was so cool, so idolized. It was like, okay, he's great with a weapon, but his story is really weak. To me, it was a really weak villain for as much as people hold him in high regard, but, you know, I don't remember every bit about the story, and I'm sure in the remake it's retold much better, but in this version of it that made him such a popular character, it just didn't do it for me. Anyway, I hope you're willing to stick around even though my opinion might be different from yours, and come back next time as we explore Calm, find all kinds of goodies, and head on to greener pastures.